I'm not.
No.
Oh, you went live.
Yeah, I'm live. He has been trying to run away because he thinks the thumbnail needs change.
We do. We need to change it.
No.
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 All right. So we're talking about bullet journals. Woo!
Yeah, the bullet journal dropped today. Do you even know what that means?
The bujo. Is that what you're calling it?
Yeah. See, this is a weird time for me to go live, or notifications have to go out.
Why?
We will wait. Why?
Yeah.
Because nobody knows if notifications don't go out. Hey, hey.
See? People know. They're like, hey.
People know what?
That you're here.
Yeah, because notifications probably just went out.
Yeah.
That's how it works on the internet. Nobody just magically knows you're live until somebody tells them.
Yeah. Well, you're live.
On YouTube. Hi, guys. So this is another video that I will probably erase unless we get some amazing content.
Whoa. We'll make amazing content, people.
That's not up to them.
They could ask some great questions.
You're right. Ask good questions and we won't erase the video.
Yep.
So you can click skip ad. Oh, you just want to see the comments. I see.
Yep.
Dustin's,
By the way,
Dustin's with you in the comments.
Candace wrote you an awesome email.
Did she?
Yep.
Well, did you hear me tell them that I'm going to send her a gift?
Oh.
Oh, that's why. Because she's amazing. And she says she's always
I
here.
read it. I was like, you totally got to send her something.
I'm already sending her something.
Wow. Great minds think alike.
Why did my volume just go up? Anyways. All right.
I don't
Christmas Holy Spirit is back.
Whoa.
I had the Holy Spirit with me in another video. It was like glowing on my face. It
Yeah.
was weird. Yeah. It was super weird.
Fun stuff.
Anyways.
So, what are you explaining to me?
I'm not really explaining it to you. I'm
Oh.
just talking about the bullet journal in your home. And I told him I'd go live for a little bit longer today while we watch people buy the bullet journal and update on where it's at. Because the live view is really cool.
Oh, that's what you were looking at earlier, huh?
Yeah. So the bullet journal dropped today, and I asked you, what does that mean? They have not sold out yet. I don't think they're selling out.
That means this thing that you've been working on for like 5 months?
Yeah, this specifically I've been working on for 5 months. But I've been
For sale now.
But
at
I've
shopantitay.com.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I have been mastering planning for
15 years.
Yeah.
Have
pretty
you
much.
have you shown them like all your journals? Like
My
in
old ones?
Yeah.
No, I need to make that
No,
video.
like, oh, okay.
What?
I was gonna say, don't you have like a whole stack of journals?
I put them in the bookshelf over there. So they're all in a bookshelf now in the office. But I lined everything up from like beginning plus all my journals that I never was able to complete a journal, but I was always able to complete a planner. So I meshed them together and now I'm able to complete a planner and a journal.
So why don't you call it like a bujo.
Bullet journal.
But
a planning journal.
Are bullet journals really like planning journals?
It can be whatever you want it to be.
That is the cool thing about it.
Yeah.
I'm not a journaler.
But you should be.
Yeah.
you suggest
that's what
journal?
That's what a lot of people say.
A lot of men say it, don't they?
No, I know, but
Yeah.
you just have to do it.
Yeah. A lot of men who, like all the wisest men we know probably journal. Don't you think? Yes. No?
Yeah.
Maybe? Yes. The wise men I know in my life journal.
The hell journal?
Well, I've seen a lot of men journal and I'm like, that's a wise man.
Maybe that's because that's like your kindred heart of journaling.
No, I've kind of realized like anybody who journals kind of has a little bit more, they're more in touch with like their feelings, I think. Which bang are you drinking, Dustin? So here's
Someone's asking?
Yeah, Candace asked. So here's a funny story.
Peach mango.
Is I drink bangs a lot, but I think that I don't want to intimidate you guys that I'm drinking so much caffeine, so I always opt to drink a coffee in my phone in there.
In your lives?
In my lives. So I will like put the bang away and I'll drink coffee just because I feel like bangs are intense, but we drink them.
But they're also better than other
They
energy
are.
drinks. Like way more.
They don't have any color in them. Just put it in a tumbler. I'm pretty sure I have done that before. Yeah, I actually, my Mickey & Co. tumbler, I specifically got to keep my bangs cold because I will drink one all day long. Like, and then this one gets mad at me.
Stephanie said it seems like a lot of work. I'm guessing she's talking about
bullet journaling.
I agree with you, Stephanie. It looks like a lot of work. I'm not a creative type. And so when I see like her bullet journal or other people that bullet journal, like they go crazy. They take like thousands of stickers and put them in there, and they plan out their week, their month.
There's other ways to do it too.
I'm just like,
artists draw in it.
Yeah.
But okay, what is like one of the, okay, it is a saying. It's one saying. Everything worth it was hard. What is that? Anything that takes a lot of work is worth it.
Sure.
Right? So
and we naturally want to take the easy path.
And honestly, I don't recommend bullet journaling to everybody. I don't. If somebody doesn't want to do it, I wouldn't encourage them. I don't know. But if you are in need of, this is why I created it. Because if you're creative or you want to be creative or you just need a spot to like put all your thoughts down and practically plan and not feel like you have a big bulky planner with you all the time, and you want the freedom to kind of customize it how you want it, then bullet journaling is your way to do it. Yeah, it's not for everyone, in other words, someone said.
Yeah. So, okay, but here's the ultimate question. Most of us all, oh look, there's a picture of you. We all mostly carry around these electronic devices that can do all kinds of stuff for scheduling, planning. I guess you could journal in an app. Why would...
With a screen in your face.
Yes. Why would you do this over an electronic device?
Because when you're sitting in a meeting or you're sitting at church or you're sitting anywhere where it's super rude to be like this, even if you're taking notes, you still look like, not that it matters what you look like, engaged. But you're like, okay. This instantly takes people to, you're distracted. This, takes people to, you're fully engaged and you're writing down the things that I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
this is almost countercultural.
It's very countercultural to a degree. Everyone loves paper. There's something about getting your plans down on paper. I showed them that already this morning.
Yeah.
But I talked about this morning how I don't want you guys to be afraid to put things in here because you think it's going to mess it up. Because there are seriously some moments in my 2019 bullet journal that look like a hot mess, but it's okay because that's how I was feeling. That's how the week was going. Like I was saying, one of the hardest weeks, the marriage conference.
We can reflect on the marriage conference. How to have effective ways to communicate. The right tone, the right time, personal.
So, and then another thing is when I do bullet journal like this, like Dustin was like at the last event we went to, sorry, I totally cut you off.
No,
but
you're fine.
He is like, that's Instagram worthy. And I was like, you're right, it is, because I could take a snippet from like just this and post that on Instagram if I want to remember it as a quote, or I want to send it to a friend or whatever. If that, that just, like I could screenshot this, like we know we have God's vision when we agree. Like I could just take a picture of that and send it and it's like a cool photo. Anyways, yeah. I don't know where you're going with that, but sorry.
So now here's a point that I can agree with. Gabby, my throat is like starting to hurt.
Why?
I don't know. It's been kind of going downhill over the past couple of days. But Gabby said it just doesn't feel the same. It's like reading from a book versus a Nook or Kindle.
Yeah.
See, now I hate electronic readers. I am all about the
tangible book.
So that kind of is a connection point for me.
Yeah.
And
there's just something about girls, and we love paper. We love stationery. We've always loved journals, and planning wasn't big when I was a teenager. So the only planner options you had, I mean, we had notebooks. We could have run with this idea.
Like big black leathery binder notebooks? Or are you talking about?
No, like they had journals. Like journals have always been a thing for girls. Like Dear Diary. Like girls are known for their journals, their diaries, and then finally planners. So it's like if
So you either
can
had a
mix
planner
it,
or a journal.
but planners weren't a big thing. Like I remember getting a planner in high school for school because remember they gave us all planners in high school at the
No.
beginning of the year. They
I
had
didn't
they
plan
started
in
in
high school.
but they gave us one. Do you remember that? In junior?
No.
Okay.
If they gave me one, I probably
Okay. Yes, you do remember. You
threw it
need to
away.
just pause and think about it. We got the Cougar. It had like the half the face of the cougar on it, and it was a planner. We got that in high school, and then we even got them in junior high. And our junior high ones were like huge. They fit in your binder, and you're supposed like some of the teachers cared, and some of the teachers didn't care, and they were like, turn in your work and show me that it was written in your planner. And so you had to use your planner. I hated that planner. Like I hated it with a passion because I was being forced to do it probably. And then I never used the high school one. I think I used the high school one for personal stuff, but I never used it for homework because I hated homework. So I would try, but even the schools caught on that like people need somewhere to write down when they need something due. And digital stuff wasn't huge when we were in high school because we're old.
Let's see. I think my freshman year I had a pager.
You had a pager?
Yeah. Or maybe it was my 8th grade year.
Yeah, maybe.
That's when I got it.
I think we were the Cougars also. Woohoo! Yeah, we were the Cougars. But
Rawr.
rawr. I feel like that's one of those mascots that a lot of people have. I had a pager too. That shows our age, right? I got my pager.
I mean, the balding doesn't.
I got my pager the day before I got a cell phone, so I never activated the pager, so I never got to use the pager.
Interesting.
But because my uncle owned a cell phone shop, me and my cousin got like hand-me-down cell phones all the time, and we got cell phones probably before
So did you get like the
a lot of
brick
our
phone
friends.
when people were getting the flip phone?
No, I think my first phone was just the Nokia. Like I didn't have a phone before that. And then the Nokias were pretty cool, but then other phones came out after that. The I don't know, all of them. And I feel like everybody had the same ringtone.
All right. So, how could you convince me to utilize?
I wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing.
You said that earlier.
Yeah, I wouldn't convince you to utilize it. But I was going to ask you, do you understand how my bullet journal system works? Can you explain it?
Yeah.
The razor. Yeah, I have one of those too.
The razor. Well, you have an index. An index tells you about all the contents. So it looks like you got an index, and then it's broken down by monthlies.
Nope, you're not even. Would see what that word says right there?
What? All year.
But you're not even showing them.
Oh, sorry guys. I'm not professional at this. So there's the all year, right?
No, okay. Yes, but whatever.
I don't know what you do with this.
So you said it's in sections, which you were right.
Yes.
I'm like,
What are
wait.
you doing?
You like picked one page and you're like, you have the all year. So I've already explained it to them if they're watching, but it's in sections.
Yes.
And what does this say the sections are? So I'm not gonna talk to you like you're 5, but you've got yearly.
Yearlies.
And then
And quarters.
quarterlies.
Then monthlies, I'm guessing.
And then monthlies. And
Yep.
then free flowing weeklies.
Free flowing
So
weeklies.
let's go through the book. So your yearlies start here, and you have this is all decorated by me, so it comes blank pretty much.
Decorations not included.
They're not, but they are pre-laid out for you. So this is a blank one. This is what they look like when you get them. And you see this? This is really cool.
Wow.
I had
Is
that
that so you can
added.
put like your amazing pen?
Yeah. Do you know what pen I use?
One that is black.
Yep.
Gel.
No.
No.
Gel pen. What do I look like? 12?
You use.
Nope.
No. No, I don't. That's the
I use the
simplest.
Sharpie pen.
The Sharpie
Just the
pen.
good old Sharpie pen.
Like the fine point.
Not the fine point Sharpie pen, because that's a permanent marker. I use the Sharpie pen.
Ooh,
I don't know where it is. I showed them this morning.
gotcha. Watch this morning's video.
Kim knows because she was here. So your index tells you where everything is. So you basically set your sections up how you want them, and then your yearly start. And so this is what a blank yearly will look like. Mine was all decorated with
So
stickers.
the yearly is just this spread. That's it.
Nope. Yearly is this section. So see how I have it sectioned off with washi tape?
Yeah.
So no, yearly is this spread, a blank spread for the year, a tracker for the year, 2 of them, 2 more trackers for the year. So it's like blank. You can use whatever you want.
Gotcha.
You can track weight loss. You can track vacation. So you can count down to.
But the
period
overview
tracker.
is the whole year.
This is all the year. Then you've got a graph spread for the year.
Gotcha.
Then you have another bullet journal spread for the year, and then it goes into quarterlies. You've got your quarter 1 and your winter schedule, and then you have a blank one for first quarter. You can use that for like goal planning or whatever you want. And then it goes into quarter 2, same thing. You've got 2 blank spreads for each quarter, summer schedule, because schedules change all the time. So whether you're doing this with a homeschool planning or business planning or whatever. So then you go into your monthlies, and each month you have the master to-do list page, the habit tracker.
What are some example habits?
Making your bed, reading the Bible, praying, calling
Anything
a friend.
in your daily tasks that you're trying to.
Things that you're trying to create habits for. So taking a walk.
In this habit tracker, there's one in each quarter.
One in each month. We're in monthlies
One in
now.
each
So we
month.
just got done with quarterlies. So now there's a month. And then you have a master to do.
It's like,
And then you have the monthly reflection for each month too. So you have your month, and then you have monthly reflection, which I highly suggest journaling at the end of the month. Everything, how you felt, what you did, where you were. It's my favorite thing to look back on. And I have like kind of just like an overview of the whole month, and it's not daunting.
do you ever do you just put like a quick note so when you
Not
get
in
at
here.
the end of the month, you journal about it?
No, I go back and I look at my calendar
Oh,
and I
gotcha.
pick up everything we did, and then I remember how I felt on those days, and I jot it down while it's still fresh at the last of the month. Sometime in the beginning of the next month, I go and I reflect on the last month, and then you go into the next month. So you basically set up your monthlies in order, and then you get to free-flowing planning after the monthlies, which take up a lot of the journal. And then you get to free-flowing dots.
So like half of it is free flowing.
No. Okay,
No?
so you have free-flowing, and we're going to work on how to do that. This is your training for bullet journaling.
Oh man.
And then you've got your last section, which is all grid. So this back portion is all grid. So if you want to do some sketches or design work, or you have some projects you want to work on grid paper, you basically just put everything in there, and you tell your index where everything is.
Gotcha.
And so those are the sections. Does Dustin
That's
have
cool.
his bujo ready to go? He does not have one.
No. They must have just been, oh, that's Kathy. She's been here.
Yeah.
I just don't, I'm not, like, this seems like a creative's
You are creative whether you like it or not.
dork gift.
Are you calling me a creative dork?
No, I don't know. I think it's just something
Is
in my...
that how people look at creatives who aren't creative? Because that's how I look at some people who I don't get what they do.
No, I know. And that's just...
But I'd be fine with it. Like, I feel better knowing that other people think that I'm a dork because they just don't understand me.
No, well...
Because that would make me feel better than
So I would look at this and go, why are you spending so much of,
You know why?
of your time
Why?
putting all the creative elements into this? But I get it. It's like the comment earlier of talking about, being able to be more present to what's actually going on. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know when I pick my phone up and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna,
But who's more
making
efficient in this relationship?
shh.
Who gets stuff done in this relationship? Who's awesome at time management?
Hunter.
Yeah,
Hunter
Hunter
is
is.
the dog.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Eats,
so,
sleeps, and
I-
chases his rope.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, it's a creative outlet to keep you flowing and keep you going. And it's honestly like, I explained this morning, like, if I didn't have this to process this year in, I'd be stuck moving into next year and I wouldn't even know what just happened. But now I know what happened because I can look back and go, holy shnikes, 2019 sucked.
Yeah.
So,
No, I know. And like our senior pastor or my boss, he journals all the time and has been for a long time. and totally loves it. And it's you know, like everybody's saying, it's like an outlet to get your thoughts out. But then also of like being at, you know, conferences, conventions, in meetings, taking notes and throwing down your thoughts, you know, during that. So
Yeah. So like my bullet, I have the business
maybe
one.
I don't want to.
You don't have to. Maybe you don't want to reflect. Maybe you're stuffing. You think that? So, yeah, that could be it too. Maybe it's hard for you to just process. We're gonna do some video processing this year. I promised them this year we're getting raw.
Raw. Whoa, raw.
Yeah. It's not a bad thing. It's not.
It can be.
Still PG-13.
No, I don't mean like that. No, I get it.
Okay.
But
You don't want to? Oh, see, it scared you.
that didn't scare me.
You want to do family therapy Fridays?
They have better things to do in their life.
But we could help process through things with them. We could take questions, like pre-asked questions, like walk us through. We could act like we're licensed therapists. We're not. I think lots of guys journal, they just call it taking notes, right?
Who said that? Oh,
Gabby. Hello from Louisiana.
Yes.
Yeah.
Corinne's first time.
Yeah. So.
And she purchased a journal, a
Yay!
bujo.
Yeah, I'm really gonna encourage you guys to join the Planner Club on Facebook or Instagram. Those are gonna be those spots where I really dive into like some of those really needed things that you're gonna need for this. I think the most important thing that you're gonna need to know is how to section it off. Just understanding the sections of the bullet journal and then deciding what you want in each section. That's what I was gonna say. My business one, I'll probably make the free flowing, all business meeting notes. Like that's it. No like processing in this at all, unless it's processing for my business. But most processing goes in here. So
like, what is your? I'm not like a creative person that can like draw pictures.
stickers.
What is your advice to the people that aren't creative like that?
Stickers. We have print and cut stickers. We have print and cut sticker paper on shopauntie.com, which is the best sticker paper on the market. It does not jam your printer at all. And I don't say that arrogantly. I say that facts. Like people agree with that if they buy our sticker paper. And then, so print and cut your own stickers or learn some basic techniques to, there's so many little basic things that you can learn just to amp up your journaling skills. But I think that takes time and it takes practice. And if you just learn like a couple new shapes, shapes are really easy to draw. We learned you can draw a triangle, can you not?
Yes, I can. I can draw a triangle.
If you can draw a triangle, you can bullet journal because you can basically just learn a bunch of shapes and writing. If you look at your handwriting as one style of writing, and then there's different styles of writing that are not your handwriting that make your handwriting look a little better, like all capitals.
If you turn my handwriting into a font, nobody would use it.
Probably
except
not.
me.
The left-handed, I don't care what my handwriting looks like. Yeah, so, but I have different handwritings, like all the time. Sometimes I'm rushed, sometimes I'm not, sometimes I'm over it. It depends on the pen you're using too. Like if you're using a bad pen, that's why whatever you called us, creative nerds or whatever.
Dorks.
Creative dorks. We fall in love with pens because when you find a pen that makes it easy to write well, you're like, this is awesome.
Yep. I like the Bic basic pen.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
Because you've
do.
never used a pen that you love, probably.
I love the Bic basic pen.
Yeah. A calligraphy pen usually makes your handwriting look good. I hate calligraphy. Are you like, are you over this? This is like too much nerdiness for you.
No, I'm good.
You're like, you guys are geeking out on pen talk.
It's all good.
Weird.
Somebody asked how many are left.
Quite a few. Do you want to look that up?
Sure.
Quite a few. We've sold just over 100. So I knew the rush would happen in the morning for all the people who are waiting, but I had a feeling 500 was a perfect amount because it'll stay in stock, but all those people who really want to get moving on it will get it.
Yeah.
And then
Because somebody could still, if they are around and they purchase one in January, Like,
Yeah.
they can still utilize it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it sold out before January because we really want all of the people who have it to journal with us this whole year. So
Yeah.
in the Planner Club, I want to see everybody's spreads and how they're using it and get ideas. And then,
It's super cool. You all could like encourage each other towards whatever you're tracking.
yeah, so like if you have a goal tracker or a weight loss tracker or whatever you have in there, it's going to be fun to get to do it together in the same journal, basically. So
Somebody asked about a link to the Planner Club Facebook deal. Is that-
yeah, we have links on all the every one of my videos has a link to it, but if you're just on Facebook and you look up Tay's Planner Club, you should be able to find it. I don't think there's many other Tay's Planner Clubs out there. And then same with Instagram, it's just called Tay's Planner Club.
Can they just join, or do they have to be approved?
We approve you, but yes, you can join. It's a open to everybody group, but like the printable stickers and like anything in our groups, if you see we're using our member SVGs and things like that, then obviously the SVGs and the printables are only available to our members, but you can be in the groups for free.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Cool stuff.
I can't see where to buy the planner. It's on shopantitade.com. So if you're on antitade.com, there's links to it. There's on the nav bar, it says shop. You can click that. It'll take you to the shop. Then there's a big button on the front page now that says the bullet journal is here. You can click that. And then if you're using your members coupon code, make sure you're using all capital letters. And it should go through. And then if you want to watch morning's video before I delete it eventually, it has all of our influencer coupon codes for 10% off for the average person. The average non-member. The average non-member.
For those of you that have not jumped on to the membership yet.
But I feel like the average is
You are
actually...
way more than average. You are worthy beyond you will ever know.
But I feel like the average is actually members. Most people who watch this are members. They like being members. So,
Yeah.
Yay, you found the Facebook group. Oh, Mama Disney. And I also have a Disney group you should join too. It's called Tay's Disney Lovers. Is that what it's called? What is it called?
Disney Bays?
Disney Bays. You guys made that up. Tay's Bays. I'm changing you over to Tater Tots.
Tater Tots.
Tater Tots. What is it? Tay's Disney Bays. I gotta do something about that. That is too hard. Why are you just typing in Disney into Facebook? That is not gonna bring up my stuff. I'm glad you think I'm that popular.
Tay's Disney.
Disney fans. Tay's Disney fans, even though this morning I literally just told you to stop calling yourselves fans.
So there's Tay's Craft Day creators, Tay's Planner Club,
You called them normal people this
Tay's
morning.
Disney fans. You what?
I called them normal people.
People who weren't members?
You're either normal or you're a tater tot.
Wow. I think we need to journal about viewing people who are not members.
I love my non-members.
You can't call people
Can I call them
average.
non-members? Can I
Non-members.
call them infidels? Infidels?
No, babe.
What do you call a non-member? I was just thinking like
Someone who
outsiders.
is here.
No, most of these people are my members.
That's exclusive language.
I know.
And you know, exclusive language leads to all kinds of issues in our society.
Yes,
So
membership.
we must include all.
Okay, please don't pastor aggressive people. Yes, it is going up. January 1st, our crafting membership will always be $8. Always. It's going to stay $8. The gallery is going to continue to grow. It's going to be amazing. That'll always be $8. Business membership is going up to $25 and will continue to go up pretty much to like refine it to people who really want business stuff, and you get locked in. So if you can get out, but you're locked in at the price so it doesn't go up. Just realize that. Like, you're not locked into the membership, but you're locked in at that price. Your price is locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you over this?
No?
Your throat hurts. You're
I'm good.
tired. I'm forcing you to talk about bullet journals.
I enjoy hanging out.
He fully enjoyed learning how to use the Cricut. I'm not sure I could get him on board with this.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about your most popular video.
What about it?
I just want...
Oh, I'm dying from epoxy?
No. The one that has over 1 million views.
He's so proud of himself that his video has more than 1 million views. And he's also proud of the fact that everybody thinks that I'm treating him like a 5-year-old in that video.
Is that what they think?
I don't know.
No. We've been together for like
Since you were 5?
decades now.
No, not decades.
Yeah.
We've been together for 17 years.
That's what happens when best
Learn
friends
how to do
hang
math.
out. 17 years.
That's not decades. That's decade and a half-ish. More than
See,
a decade.
Kathy, she missed seeing me crafting with you. Thanks, Kathy.
Well,
There's been many nights that I've been teared up, just deep in my soul, troubled that I've been
crafting with the hubs was
I have
still
been
a thing.
I've been kicked off of crafting
Nobody
with you.
kicked you off.
I wasn't locked in anymore.
Nobody kicked you off. I stopped doing lives altogether. They know that.
Yes, I know they know that.
But right now, isn't that funny? Like, I had the energy to film and edit and shoot videos and all these things. And now I just have energy to do lives. I'm like one or the other.
It's life.
This
Life
is
comes in waves.
crappy waves.
At times.
Big waves, little waves, medium waves.
Yep.
Bulldozing maverick waves. Do you know what the mavericks are?
Are those like those big like sheets of water?
No, the mavericks are they're on the California coast somewhere, and they're the largest waves in the world.
Whoa.
Yeah, and people who learn to surf on that, like they're like dream waves to surf. But that is one of my favorite statements comes from learning about the maverick waves. We learned it in homeschool with Briley.
So
the
homeschoolers
mavericks
do learn stuff.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Thank you. Glad we learned that. So the person who was surfing said, mavericks are the most intimidating waves in the world. But when you learn to work with the mavericks, it can be the most thrilling and exciting experience of your life. And I will never forget that statement because it just reminded me of God pretty much. Like, God can be the hardest thing to fight against constantly, like if you're just constantly fighting against, but when you learn to work in his will and ride the waves that he throws at you, then you learn to just experience life and it's fun, I guess.
Interesting.
Is
that also like, rather than like hating your enemies, love your enemy?
What? You're so weird.
Why?
I'm trying to connect with how you put that with that.
You trying to connect it?
So, okay, Maverick could be your enemy.
You can either fight
and
against your enemy and not really know it.
Yeah, but, okay, this is like about
Okay, we're going off topic.
joining
Let's
and
talk about
dancing
your plan.
with the wave, and not, like, with an enemy, you have to love from afar. Like, you love them, but you don't get too close sometimes to the enemy. This is the wave. Like, the wave is not the enemy. Okay, back to my planner.
Yes. Back to
Philosophical it
your
up.
bougeot.
What is a bougeot?
This bougie thing right here.
What's bougie? You're leading me.
Bougie is what y'all do to this planner.
We make it bougie.
You make it bougie.
Dustin, it has too many energy drinks.
Then I'll put it down.
Yeah.
I'm good.
It sounds like it's empty.
No, it's got like two
One more sip in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the difference. You finish them. I take 3 days to finish them.
Yeah, I collect them around the house and I bring them to you and I say, hey, here's 3 drinks.
He has to shame me about it.
I guilt you too.
He guilts me and shames me that I don't ever finish my drinks. You don't think I don't feel bad about this already? You don't think so, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I know what I'm doing. I know that I suck at finishing drinks.
Renee says she loves the lives because it shows the real you.
Yeah,
I'll
you
be
get
fake.
to see all
You get to
time.
be real.
No, you're being real right now. This is you. I like it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's the part about being live, going live. And their moms, most of them are moms, they understand it. Like, not every day sounds fun to go live and talk to people. Some days you just want to not talk to people.
Yeah.
Oh, you have the comments over there. Pop cans and water bottles in my house. I'm guessing that has to do with the drink comments we were just making.
Oh, pop cans.
Pop cans.
Sodas.
Most people call
soda
sodas.
cans.
Most people call sodas
right.
pop.
Yeah.
We are one of the isolated areas that call it soda. Do you call, okay, ready? Pop or soda? Go. Do you guys say pop or
I
soda?
remember the first time I went to Oregon.
Or soda pop.
No.
I grew up with my grandpa calling it soda pop.
Really?
Yeah.
I went to Oregon as a kid.
What do you call it then?
Yeah, and I went to a convenience store and I was like, hey, where's your guys' soda? And the guy's like, the pop's over there. I said,
I know where my dad is.
Yeah. Like, what are you talking about?
Look at more people are saying pop than soda. Cold drink.
No, people are saying
Coke
soda.
cans. Coke is a brand. You just call everything Coke. You're like, I want a Coke. Here's a Sprite. Soda
In
pop.
the South, they are called Cokes. Then you specify.
They are?
I would like a Sprite Coke.
A Coke Sprite.
A Coke Sprite.
A dark Sprite.
Will you bring me one of those Coke peppers?
My gramp said soda pop too, and he was from Louisiana. So I think he just meshed California and Louisiana
Candace
together.
says in the South, it's soda pop.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. And then
Is
here we
it?
are in California, we're like, yeah, soda.
It's our way or no way.
Yes.
That's the California way.
Yes.
We live in Northern California, by the way, which is way different than what everybody thinks California is.
They're trying to become the Jefferson state.
We are?
Yeah.
I didn't know this. I don't pay attention. California's stupid. I just like the weather. California's dumb. I'm from SoCal. It is different. Yes, it is very different.
Yeah.
So I'll keep my thoughts about SoCal. SoCal's great. They have Disneyland.
Yes, and I hope they're
And great weather.
enjoying our great lakes.
I
and
love
water reservoirs.
everything below, like San Diego and down. That's amazing. And then like,
Wait, what? San Diego and down?
yeah, like nothing. San Diego, basically.
What are you gonna do? Like skip everything except the 50 square miles of Disneyland?
Well, yeah, I like Disneyland, and then anything San Diego and down, and then maybe like there's really not much, like I don't know, Yosemite and up is what I like.
Oh.
Everything between there, sorry.
You like all the, that excludes all the
Yeah, you do have the
cows.
Great Lakes. We have a picture of us. What lake is that one? Like Michigan? And people think it's on the ocean.
Yes. They call it the third ocean
Yeah.
because when you're
The
standing
third ocean.
when you're standing
Oh, because we have two shores.
Congratulations.
I was like, there's 4 oceans.
homeschool teacher finally
What are the
got
4
it.
oceans?
What?
What are the 4
The
oceans?
Pacific, the Atlantic, the Indian, and the
Who's homeschooling now?
The Antarctic.
Nope.
The Indian, the Atlantic, the Pacific, and the... Come on, people, help me out!
Is it Baltic?
What?
Baltic
That's
Avenue.
the Baltic Sea.
No, okay, there's the Atlantic, the Pacific, the Arctic, and the
Arctic.
Indian.
Arctic.
Arctic.
There we
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
See, I just
And then
put
there's 7 continents.
the... we're not doing this. We are so, like, rabbit trailed off. I can't believe there's 93 people that are still hanging around.
Why?
Because,
They love us. We love them.
yeah.
Anyways.
Yep. Any
Okay.
other? So I don't. Do you have any like big goals for the next? Like, what are
That
you?
went deep.
What are you gonna put in your Q1?
I'm
planning?
trying to wrap up this awful year first.
What?
I have goals for 2020 for sure, but I think I told you guys this morning I'm kind of terrified for another year because I had high hopes for 2019 too. Like my January review is like, "Yay, new year! It's gonna be amazing."
Let's do that. What did you put in your January 2019?
Oh, that'll be a whole video in itself.
Why? We got plenty of time.
No, we don't. I'm going to dinner with friends.
When? 45 minutes.
So what do you want to talk
We
about?
got 45 minutes. What did Auntie Tay put in January?
About
What were your
800.
goals?
Oh, goals. Is that what you're talking about? Okay. I thought you were talking about like what I put in here because it's a lot. Oh, let's see.
We don't have to go too deep.
Oh
but,
no,
yeah.
we'll go into the goals.
Let's see how successful you were this year.
Well, that's what I was saying. The Mavericks came and really threw me for a loop. So,
Wow, that's cool looking.
what?
That.
Don't say it's cool looking. You think this is dumb and a
So-
waste of time.
Can I say, hey, I would love if my Bujo had this picture and then give it to you for the color?
Yeah, I want to do a coloring one eventually, but I wanted to start with a very basic journal. Okay, so bucket list, and it was my 6x5, 3x2, 6x5, organize my house, plan, and purge. We did a little
We
bit
did
of that.
that.
Get my office super organized. It's been moved since here like 4 times, but it's super organized.
Yeah.
Shoot videos through 2019. My goal was to have all my videos shot in the first 5 months of the year.
You did a ton of that though.
Yeah, but it didn't last very long.
Oh.
So start a blog? Question mark. I wasn't sure.
Did you start a blog?
I did like 1 blog post this year.
Okay.
I don't need a blog. And then get into the 130s.
A weight
I got
goal.
into the 40s. A weight goal. And then 3x2s for the next 3 months.
So this is your whole year of 2019.
Yeah.
So you came back to it.
Came back to
so
what?
So you did a 6x5, a 3x2, and a 6x5.
Yeah.
So you didn't do this all in the beginning of the year. You came back.
Yeah, I go back to all these spreads. You got to go back and fill things out.
Yeah, that's always a good reminder.
So then the summertime was to lose 10 pounds, minimalize my process with my business, I guess, and a magazine.
You were thinking about doing a magazine?
Yes, but this was in the midst of the first 4 months of the year were pretty decent. They were okay.
Yeah.
And then after that, it has been like this since May.
Yeah.
And there's no, I'm ready. I don't know if 2020 is going to be like it's not going to be up here. That's for dang sure. Because I'm still down here. It's still
that's
going
very pessimistic.
plummeting.
That's very pessimistic.
It's realistic.
Ah.
It's realistic. I'm not a hopeful dreamer. I'm a dreamer. What did I just tell you before we went live? You can't hope things fall into place. You got to put them where they go. So am I hoping 2020 just falls into place? No, I got a lot of work to get back to where I want it to be.
Yeah.
Bullet journal. Oh, look at 6x5. Bullet journal launch. So technically we're in this.
Woo!
We're in month 12. Bullet journal launch. I stuck to it. I didn't let it defeat me.
Good job.
And how much was I not wanting to launch this journal this morning? I'm asking you.
You woke up, you were fired up. You jumped out of bed and you're like, Bujo launch day! Woo!
Now he's lying.
And I was like, what's going on?
Now he's lying.
And the dog freaked out and he jumped up and he was like,
that is
who
what
should I kill? I'll get him.
That is what I wish today looked like. Not gonna lie. That's what I imagined today looking like.
All right.
But it didn't.
Keep going.
No! What? I asked you, did I look like that this morning?
That's how I always think you look like.
But in reality, did I look like that this morning?
Yes.
Dustin. Did I look like that this morning?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
That's like coming out and saying, does this dress make me look fat?
I'm asking you to tell them how, because I was that emotionally distraught this morning. I was like, my whole life is ending. I have to launch a bullet journal. We have 400 Christmas parties. Yeah. So thank goodness I've minimalized because my house isn't that dirty. Okay, so the next one was organized house. Minimalize Auntie, meaning the system, minimalize my house, and quarter planning, which went into garbage. So at least the bullet journal came out today.
Kim, pastors telling fibs, LOL. Hey, we're just jacked up people too.
That's his husband's side. Why are you losing your voice?
I don't know.
You know what?
What?
A psychological analyst would say is you're not talking about your problems. So your throat's starting to hurt.
Stuffy. No, I've been around a bunch of sick people.
Ew.
And somebody will come up and say, hey, how's it going, Dustin? Good to see you.
Fist bumps.
I've tried on Sunday. And then I'm like, great, things are going good. I'm like, what are you? Oh, I have my grandkids over. I've been sick for 6 days. And I'm like, oh, hey.
After you shook? You fist bump everybody.
You know what I should do? I should just have a Norwex rag on me and I should rub my hands with a Norwex rag.
Are you making fun of me?
Just slightly.
We'll be talking about Norwex.
Are we going to have a Norwex live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're converting our whole life.
I was super skeptical about those, but
But now you've learned science. Science is science.
Yeah. So, anyways.
All right, we gotta go. I gotta go.
You guys rock. Thanks for hanging out.
If you guys want the bullet journal, check out shopauntie.com. I don't think it'll be sold out today, so the people who are like, I can't get it till Thursday, Pretty sure it'll still be available, so that's a good thing. But I will be pushing it a lot and encouraging people to get it before the new year, just so that you can be on board and track and all the things.
And we'll see if I get convinced or not to.
I'm not trying to convince you to bullet
I
journal.
never said, I don't mean convince, like.
I am not trying to push that on anybody.
No,
this
I
is
never
for
said
people
that.
who already know they want to do it.
There's a part of me that's like, yeah, that'd be cool to get some stuff out on paper.
Just start by journaling. But then it gets boring. Journaling is so boring sometimes. That's why people don't finish it.
But no,
Love
okay.
you too, guys.
So here, this just clicked. So I went to I don't want to call it a conference, basically a work meeting, and we had to, come up with what was like our next steps and plans of stuff we were gonna do, and 3 of the sessions we were told, we had these big old like, what do you call them? Post-it note papers, easel.
Those are expensive.
No, but what are those big pieces of paper called?
An easel paper thing?
Anyways, that doesn't matter. We had a big piece of paper that we were supposed to, write down like what is our next steps, and you couldn't use any words. It had to be all pictures. So when you're forced,
probably
a whiteboard, tag board, yeah, big paper pad. There we go.
Yes, he sent me your
That's
email,
it.
Candace.
So anyways, like a part of you, or at least for non-creatives, you go, oh my gosh, I can't draw on a paper. But if you go up, and here's the point that the dude made that was leading us through this like change process. He said, if you go up and ask a 3-year-old, 4-year-old, hey, draw me a giraffe, you're gonna get that kid's best looking giraffe, and they're gonna think it looks exactly like a giraffe. And they're going to be so stoked that they drew a giraffe.
Yeah.
And they're not going to question how they drew it. But the dude that was leading us through it was like, that's what you need to do, in this being guided through a change process or whatever, is just get it out. Get it out on paper. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. I'm going to go draw a giraffe,
So
guys.
draw your giraffe. Don't be afraid if it doesn't come out perfect, because it's not gonna, actually. No. Unless you're an artist, you're not gonna be good at bullet journaling when you first start. This is actually my second bullet journal, and there's parts in here that I don't think look good at all. My first bullet journal, I'll have to find that. Well, it's in the bookshelf with all the other journals, but I'll have to show you guys. It is just not, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. That's why I pre-laid one out to start with, because I want you guys to kind of be guided. I didn't have a guide at all, and I was like, what do I do with this blank book? It's so funny because it's not a new concept. It's a blank book, but as soon as you open somebody's mind to like tell it what to be, then you're like, ooh, it could be anything. Mr. Fly needs to go. He has been here for like 3 days, and he is not dying.
Yep.
He's flying everywhere because he's a fly.
Yes, Candace, I will. I will make sure she does.
Make an SVG that says, this is not a journal for this Christmas gift. That would be cute.
This is not a journal.
Yeah, we're going to come out with lots of SVGs for this bad boy. We've already got some stencils that you can cut out of cardstock. I'll show you guys those this next couple weeks. And we have really awesome printable sticker paper that's coming out that you can cut out words and put them in there. It's going to be fantastic.
You got to go, girl.
Yeah, I do. All right.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Later.